Thank you so much. I'm a senior division leader from Connecticut. I was so excited when Home Office asked me to present on social media. I love social media. I utilize social media in my business every day, and I love helping others build their businesses. So I was so excited to share with you guys what I've used that's worked. I have a team of about 200 women all over the United States, and I personally average about $1,000 to $2,000 a month in sales from social sites like Facebook and Instagram. My team sales, I would say on average, about 15 to 20% of those come from social media selling. So if we're using social media and we're creating all of these sales, we want to be able to capture that. But with that being said, I teach my team and I live by the rule, live shows are still king. It's the other 80%. That's a really big percentage. So that's where you're gonna get to meet new people, create bookings, hire sales, meet that next branch director, area leader, division leader that's gonna be on your team. Those of us who have had success in social media have done so because we engage with real customers first. And I want to make that really clear because a lot of people think that social media is this quick fix, that you're just going to throw all these posts up and suddenly you're going to get $1 million in orders that come in. And many of us have probably put things up on social media that have not even gotten one like before. That has happened to me, right? Exactly. So we want to know how to use social media to engage those people who are already our customers. We want to take those people, keep our brand top of mind, be able to provide great customer service for them, and give them new channels in order to purchase and view Park Lane jewelry. And that's what we use social media for. So we are going to jump right in. I'm going to give you guys some tools that you can use. So one of the tools that I love to use is Facebook Live. And some of you might be saying, what is Facebook Live? Facebook Live is an option on Facebook to live stream a video to your friends and followers. And I know some of you are saying, well, why can't I post a video that's already been done? Or Park Lane creates all these great videos, why can't I share them? You can absolutely do that, but Facebook has what's called an algorithm. What that is, it's a process in how they filter things that show up in your newsfeed. So if you share a video from YouTube or your phone or an external link, Facebook buries that lower in the newsfeed, and not as many people see it because they want to keep your business inside Facebook. So any videos that you create in Facebook, like Facebook Live, are going to be shown to more people and are going to be higher in people's news feeds, which of course is what you want, more viewers. So I'm going to go over with you guys a couple general tips and rules for Facebook Live and how to be really successful on it. So the first thing is tell people ahead of time when you're broadcasting. If any of you go on my Facebook, you're going to see a post from this morning that says, hey guys, stay tuned. I'm going to be on Facebook Live later today with a big surprise and a giveaway for you guys. So you want to give them notice that you're going to be going live because people might be at work or dropping the kids off or whatever it might be. And if you let them know you've got something big coming up, they're going to be aware and they're going to check it. The second thing that's really important is you want to make sure you go live when you have a strong connection. The worst thing ever is to be going on a video and it stops or it's fuzzy or you can't see it very well. That's going to completely distract from your message, and that's not what you want. So you want to make sure you have a strong signal. You want to write a catchy description before going live. Hey, we're doing a sleigh session for New Year's Eve. Enter our giveaway for this video. So you want to do something that's going to grab people's attention. You also want to comment and respond to people. That's this great part of Facebook Live, is you can be on Facebook Live and you'll be like, oh my God, hey Mary, so excited to see you. Thanks for tuning in. You want to engage with people. You want to recognize that they're there and they're following you. And you want to broadcast for longer periods of time on Facebook Live because viewers are attracted to the video as it's rolling. So if you only have a short 2-minute Facebook Live video, that's not really enough time for people to get on and figure out what you're doing. So the best Facebook Lives are usually anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes. I will say, if you are going on Facebook Live for 30 minutes, have a script or have an idea of what you want to say. So you don't want to just ramble on Facebook Live for 30 minutes. And then the last for Facebook Live is use a closing line. Use a tag to get people to keep following you. So make sure to check back next week. I'll be doing another live, or stay tuned for more giveaways coming up in the next week, or whatever it might be for you. Thank people for joining you and invite them to keep watching. So besides utilizing Facebook Live, obviously for engagement, there's 3 business building blocks that I use Facebook Live for. I use it for sales, I use it for opportunities and for team building, and I use it for team training. So I generate sales by showcasing our jewelry. I provide close-ups of the jewelry. I will show them different ways to wear things. For example, I'm wearing the Romeo necklace, part of the Ariana, and the Tide necklace today. So that's something that I would go on Facebook Live, show them those different pieces, take them apart, and show them how they could create different looks mixing and matching those necklaces. I also like to go Facebook Live during my Facebook shows. That's how I run Facebook parties, is I just go in the Facebook parties on live and I show them the jewelry, just like I would do a live show presentation. And I also love to go Facebook Live for my in-home shows. I create a Facebook event so my host can invite her friends through there. And same thing, I'll go Facebook Live in the event before the live show to give people a sneak peek of what they're gonna see, what our jewelry is, different trends and styles and things like that. So I am going to show you guys an example. A friend of mine who is on our team and is a personal stylist, we started doing these Facebook Lives called Slay Sessions, where we do just this to generate sales. So you guys are going to get to watch a clip of that.
This is a piece that if you're traveling, if you are going on a cruise, maybe if you travel a lot for work, and you want to pack a minimal amount in your bag, this is one of my go-to favorite pieces. So you can wear this piece. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. So you can wear this piece with all of the long beads in the front. It kind of gives it that heavier set look. And these are a beautiful black. There's kind of like a deep navy gunmetal in there as well.
So pretty.
You can spin it, of course, and wear just the singular bead. So if you like a lighter look, you can do that. And then what I love is the matching bracelet, Jenna, if I could see your wrist. This is actually a magnet. So if you're looking for holiday gifts for anyone, I think I saw somewhere like Christmas is like 10 Fridays away or something.
I know, I cannot believe it.
Like, I am not prepared. I am a last minute shopper.
I see this.
So this bracelet, magnetic, I love it. So if you're shopping for anyone that has carpal tunnel or arthritis, any of these magnetic pieces are a great gift. And I'm going to show you guys a cool little trick. Any of Park Lane jewelry pieces that you see that have these little crystal balls on them, these are actually magnets as well. So this can come undone, and you can actually take this and break it into 2 separate shorter necklaces.
That's so great.
Gorgeous. So you can wear it long with a collar dress, you could wear it short, and then the other thing that I like to do is you actually could take the bracelet and you could attach it to one of the shorter pieces on the necklace, and you can make a mid-length look. So you can layer this, and you can take this, like I said, on a cruise if you're traveling for work, and you can make a lot of different looks out of this one necklace and this one bracelet, just mix and matching together with the magnet.
That is so great. Honestly, having pieces like that you can transition from bracelet to layering them with the necklaces are so great, especially for travel. I mean, honestly, like, traveling is so hard to compact everything. I overpack all the time. So this is a great piece that you can pack and have it for a whole week and have a couple different looks.
So that's just an example of how I utilize Facebook Live to increase my sales. So now I'm going to talk to you guys about the second thing that I use to increase my grasp, I would say, on social media, and that is through team building. I have a division leader in Florida, I have a division leader in Missouri, I have an area leader in Oklahoma. We have women all over the United States in our team, and I attribute a lot of that to our use of Facebook Live and social media training. So if you want to grow your income and help others do the same, where do you need to start? Team building. You yourself are only one person, but when you help others succeed and build an income, you're going to gain commission from multiple shows. More shows than you could ever do yourself in a 1-month time frame. Let me ask you guys, I know it's really early in the morning, but if you know me at all, I'm like jazzed up and ready to go, so I want to hear nice and loud. How many people in this room want to be a millionaire? Like, really want to be a millionaire? Okay? Did you know that the average millionaire has 7 different streams of income? So imagine if you had 17 members. Imagine if you had 7 leaders. Imagine if you had 7 Mary Graces. Right? We'd all be millionaires. That would be amazing. Okay? So if you want to grow your team and you want to make an income and an impact in others' lives, how do you do that utilizing Facebook Live? And what our team likes to use is opportunity events. So an opportunity event is a great way for you and your team to engage with potential new team members, connect with people in the business, and they're pretty simple. You create an event on Facebook, you invite people to the event, and I will say, you want to have yourself and your team members personally invite people to the event. If you just add a bunch of people into a group, they're going to remove themselves. They don't know what it is, they're not interested. If you send someone a 2-sentence message that says, hey, I'm doing an event on Facebook, it's a Q&A all about our business. You are so fashionable, I love the way you talk to people, I would love to work with someone like you. Would you be willing to hop on and just learn a little bit more information? My leader's doing a prize giveaway drawing for everyone just for attending. Super easy. Would you be more willing to join something like that than if you just get added into a legging group with 7,000 people in it? Yes, right? Okay. So, you might be thinking, cool, opportunity event, we're gonna go on Facebook. What do I say? You wanna know what to say about the business to talk to people. So I'm gonna give you guys my formula that I use to talk about the business, and it's called WIN. W-I-N, because all we do is win, okay? So this is how you're going to talk about the business when you go on Facebook Live. You're going to hit 3 main points. W, you're going to talk about your why. Why did you join Park Lane? Why are you still part of Park Lane? Why are your team members part of Park Lane? You never realize the people who will resonate with your story and really connect with what you have to say until you share it. So you got to share why you joined. Then you're going to talk about I, the incentives. We pay more than any other direct sales company in the United States. That's incredible, probably in the world. Okay, don't quote me on any of these facts. But we know we get paid pretty well. The incentives, I talk about the trips, I talk about the Mercedes-Benz car program. I talk about how we earn free jewelry every single month. Do you know in other companies, people have like a quota, like you have to buy $100 worth of product every month or something like that. We get free jewelry for working every single month. So talk about the incentives. Think about why you wanted to join. People need to know about the money and the trips and the cars and what the benefits are. And then the very last thing we talk about is N, which is now. Why is now the right time to join Park Lane? It is always the right time to join Park Lane. Before the holidays, we talk about making extra cash to supplement Christmas shopping. After the holidays, we talk about making extra cash to pay off all of those bills because you didn't join before Christmas. We talk about in the springtime, it's an amazing time to join Park Lane because we have a brand new line launching. We have a brand new catalog and we have all these amazing new pieces and giveaways and incentives. It's a great time for you to start building your business and you can earn a new trip. So no matter what time of the year it is, I don't care if it's the dead of January, you come up with a reason why now is the right time to join Park Lane because people lose interest 10% every day that they don't talk to you. So if you have that team member who's like, oh yeah, I want to join in the spring. How many of you have had that happen and then you never hear from that girl again? Now is always the right time to join Park Lane. And everyone's story is different. And you don't know how that is going to play into others. So when you're sharing this on Facebook Live, they appreciate that. So very simple, you're going to use that formula, WIN, W-I-N, 3 easy things. So the third thing that I use Facebook Live for is team training. I utilize Facebook Live on my training page to answer questions, to share monthly specials, awards, news about what's going on. And the biggest thing that I would say is a piece of advice as a leader when it comes to training, do not do all of the work. Delegate. You have other capable, amazing people on your team, Simone and Nikki, and make them do stuff all day long. Make them work with you. So we all work together as a team as far as trainings go. So you might be thinking, this sounds really great. Facebook Live is not my style. I don't know if I'm ready for all of this stuff, and that's totally okay. You can still use social media to connect with your clients and host one-on-one and to generate new sales and orders. And this is all by utilizing a Facebook VIP group. Now, what is a Facebook VIP group? This is a private group on Facebook you'll create. Your VIP group should be a tool for you to stay connected to your customers, provide great service, show them new ways to wear the jewelry, and keep them engaged. Your VIP group should not be a forum for you to beg for bookings. That is not what a VIP group is, okay? It's a way to keep Parkland top of mind and build your personal brand and relationship with your customers. So a couple tips for you guys when you first make your VIP group. You gotta make your group pretty. And what I mean by that is when you create a Facebook group, go ahead and before you invite any people in it, or sometimes when you create a Facebook group, it will start making you add people before you can post. So add one person from your team or your leader or something like that. But then you want to go through and put about 15 or 20 things in there before you add anyone. Because think about it, when you get added into a Facebook group, what's the first thing you do? You're like, what is this? You scroll down a few posts to see what it is. If you like it, you stay. If you don't, you leave. So you want your group to have pictures of jewelry in it, have some cute sayings in there. You can even have some Facebook Live videos, but make your group look full and robust before you add people into it, so that way when they look around, they're like, all right, this is kind of cool, I want to stay. You also want to, and this is one of my biggest things, I just talked about, send personal messages to invite people to your VIP group, and do a giveaway a day your first full week of having a VIP group. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could be a pair of earrings. Sell $1,000 in your first 2 weeks, you get $250 in free jewelry from Rich Rewards Club. You can buy plenty of pieces of jewelry with that to use as giveaways. So I'm gonna tell you why this is so important, because I see so many people who create a Facebook group and then they just start posting a few things and then they try to do a flash sale or they try to sell things and they don't get any traction. And that's because Facebook, when you first add people into your group, this is part of their algorithm, you want them to engage in your group as much as possible within the first 24 to 48 hours that you add them. The more that people like, comment, and engage in your group, Facebook thinks that these people really like what you're posting. They want to really see your information. So your posts and whatever you put in that VIP group will then go to the top of their news feeds and pages. A lot of you might have VIP groups, and I know some of my team members have said, I only have 4 people that comment on stuff, or I feel like nobody ever sees it. That's because they didn't engage within the first 24 to 48 hours that they were put into your group. So Facebook decided they don't like what you have to show, so they don't even see it in their newsfeed. So if you do a giveaway each day for 1 full week for the first week of your VIP page, people will engage. You're giving away free stuff. Like, I want that. Everybody else wants that. Like, they will engage with you, and then they're gonna see all of your posts, and they're gonna see all of your content. And you don't have to do a giveaway every single day after that. That's just for your first week, and then I suggest doing 1 giveaway a week thereafter. You want to be consistent in your Facebook VIP group. If you post and then you don't post in it for 3 weeks, you're not going to get traction. People aren't going to see it. You want to post once per day in your VIP group. Do not post more than twice a day. Okay? Unless if you're doing some sort of sale or something. But in general, don't post more than twice a day. People will hit the unfollow button because they don't want to get a million notifications. Some fun examples, yay! So here are some things that I do in my Facebook VIP group. So we do Motivation Monday, so I'll tell everyone, post an inspirational quote, or post a saying or a picture that really gets you excited, and everyone who does is gonna win a prize. So first thing on Monday morning, I've got all these happy, good juju vibes in my VIP group. Everyone's like, I hate Monday, but now I feel better. And they come to the VIP group and they say, like, I'd love to see all these quotes. I do a Tipsy Tuesday where I share a tip on how to wear a piece of jewelry, or how to style a piece of jewelry, or how to show the versatility of something. I love Wear It Wednesdays. The people in my VIP group love Wear It Wednesdays. I have everyone post a pic of them wearing their Park Lane jewelry, and I say, if you're a newbie in our group and you don't have any Park Lane jewelry yet, that's okay. Post a selfie anyways, maybe you're gonna win a piece. Wink, wink, I give all the new people a piece. Okay, so in your convention handout packet that you're going to be getting, I actually created a guide for you guys on how to create your VIP Facebook group, along with all the tips and tricks, an idea for what you can post for every single day of the week, and it will give you a step-by-step guide on how to be creative and set up your own VIP groups. So you guys will have that in your handouts. Another way I built my VIP group, and actually one of my area leaders is someone who I met this way, is through Facebook parties. And Linda is amazing at Facebook parties. You guys are going to hear from her right after me this morning, so I'm going to let her touch on that. But I will say Facebook parties are a huge way that I grew my VIP group. All right, so last but not least, I'm going to touch just a little bit on Instagram. So So Instagram is a completely different animal than Facebook. Kind of think of it like, one, magazine versus the other, Newsweek versus, Star. Two completely different things, but they're both magazines. So Facebook and Instagram are completely different. Instagram is a social photo sharing and engagement site, and it's much more visually driven, and it's a perfect way to engage with a younger demographic. They are very, very heavy on Instagram and Snapchat. The two things that you should know about posting on Instagram: content is king, and captions are what is considered the new blogging. You can double the speed at which your account grows. I went from about 300 followers to about 1,200 followers when I first started my Instagram in about 30 days by posting really clear, quality photos along with really engaging captions and hashtags. So a caption can make or break even the most spectacular photo or video. Captions are really important. A poorly written caption can make you look like an amateur. And you might be saying, I am an amateur, and that's okay. I've got a solution for you at the end of this on how to fix that. But a really clever, witty caption can transform a post into a viral one. You don't have to write a novel, but you want to give a caption that your followers can connect with. A little description goes a long way. And you can even use Park Lane's pics and their hashtags and captions. They have a great Instagram page. You can steal stuff, I do it all the time, like right off of there, and just post and copy what they use. The hashtags that you want to use all depends on your audience, but since we're all in the jewelry and fashion industry, popular hashtags include jewelry, outfit of the day, fashion, of course, those are normal ones. And if you use those hashtags, you're definitely going to gain extra followers, you're going to get more likes, but if you really want to increase engagement, you want to use more specific hashtags, so people that will engage and follow you are specifically looking for your product or your content. So use Park Lane Jewelry, My Park Lane Style. I love to use Boss Babe, that's one that I use a lot. Girl Boss, anything that's a little bit more narrowed down is going to help you actually engage with more followers that are looking specifically for what you're posting. And if you do not have a Park Lane website, you need to get one. Instagram is an e-commerce driven site, which means it's not like Facebook where some people like message you and give you their order. Instagram is instant. People want to click on a link and they want to be able to go and shop. So you want to make sure you have your link in your bio in Instagram. That's really, really important because it's just a click and go as far as Instagram comes. Now we've gone over a lot today. No one should be spending hours and hours and hours on social media. That's not what this is about. It should be an enhancement and a supplement to your business. And you want to streamline your posting. So I am going to show you guys, if you are like, I'm an amateur, I don't know what to post, I don't know what to say. These are 3 of my favorite scheduling apps that will actually post for you. They will write captions for you. They will help you find hashtags that are relevant for you. And they will allow you to work your business and also have a social media presence at the same time. Hootsuite, Later, and CinchShare are 3 of my favorites that I use. I use CinchShare a lot. It's $10 a month. You can use it to post on your Facebook groups, in your VIP page, in your team page, whatever it is. And you can actually set up these posts for an entire day, a month, a week in advance. I will sit down one day in the office and I will do like 2 months worth of posts and throw it in CinchShare. It takes me a couple hours. I never have to look at it again. And then we're going to do all the posting for you. So if you feel like you're an amateur, Later is an amazing tool for Instagram. This will actually take the photo that you're posting and help you come up with creative captions and hashtags for the audience that you want to reach. So if you want to really bump your Instagram, Later is one of my favorites. So I am going to give you guys a challenge, because obviously we're at convention, we want to get everyone jazzed up and excited, so I'm going to give you guys a challenge. Our hashtag is going to be hashtag Park Lane Convention. It's very easy, hashtag Park Lane Convention. So I'm going to challenge each and every one of you to go on Facebook Live sometime during the week, Make sure you have good lighting, you're somewhere there's a good connection, or post a beautiful clear photo on Instagram and hashtag Park Lane Convention. I personally am going to look through social media at the end of convention, and I am going to pull at least 3 people to win a piece of New Line jewelry from me as my gift for everyone out in the field. Because I want you guys to really utilize and take this information and grow your businesses. So hashtag Park Lane Convention, and you might just be getting a message from me that you're winning a New Line piece of jewelry. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.